Hello friends, Clark Kerr here, working in the office. We are just a few days away from Palm Sunday now, when we begin the celebration again, if you will, walking with Jesus from the parade on Palm Sunday through the week that we call Holy Week, up until his arrest on Thursday night, and then of course the crucifixion on Friday. This is the time of year when the Christian story, our story, the story of our faith, comes to its fruition as Jesus endures the passion, the taunts, the ridicule, and eventually the death on the cross. Some of you may know that in the Old Testament, the most horrible way in which one could die, the most God-forsaken way in which one could die, was on a tree. And so the fulfillment then of Christ as the suffering servant, Jesus as God's Messiah, comes to full culmination in the crucifixion on the tree. You do know that, of course, in the quiet of Saturday, there were any number of people who had hoped and prayed and believed that Jesus might be the new way, that Jesus might be God's way of reestablishing the temple, reestablishing the people of Jerusalem. And yet, at least on that Friday evening and into Saturday, there was, of course, deep depression and a deep dejection, a feeling of rejection, if you will, of all that they had believed in. And so, that brings us then to Easter Sunday morning, but perhaps we'll talk about that next week. Please be a part of the remembrance of this time. Please be a part of the worship of this time. We would be very happy to welcome you here at the Latrobe Presbyterian Church. We begin Maundy Thursday with a dramatic presentation of the Last Supper. Jesus and the disciples, as they gathered on that last night of his earthly life, as Jesus institutes the Last Supper. Friday night then we gather at Unity Chapel at 7:30 for our Good Friday worship service. Saturday, the quiet of Holy Saturday. And then on Easter Sunday, we'll worship twice, 8:30 at Unity Chapel, and then 11 o'clock here downtown. Our traditional Easter worship here at 11 downtown includes the drums and the trumpets, all of the things that make Easter worship so magnificent. Be with us. It would be great to see you. And God bless you in this week ahead.